the best rivalry we have in the game potentially is in Southern California.
These are two of the best, if not the two best.
The Dodgers heard about how good the Padres are going to be. These two teams don't like one another.
Bellinger twisting around, still going. He's at the wall. He leaps. Cody Bellinger, a robbery of Tatis. Tempers flaring. You figured it would continue into these higher stakes matchups.
It is game 2 of this 3-game series between the Padres and the Dodgers.
That's up and in.
Profar didn't like that at all. He's saying some stuff now to Will Smith. And now the benches are empty. Pitch was in. Profar didn't like it. Will Smith said something, and then Profar turned and started talking to the Dodgers catcher.
I don't know what his deal was. He thought we were trying to throw at him. I don't know why we would have thrown at him. He's kind of irrelevant.
The tensions between the Dodgers and the Padres really boiled over.
The Dodgers have come out swinging.
Padres tie the score in a blink of an eye.
When these teams play each other, it's intense.
A little shove from Roberts and Schilt.
Now the bench is clear. Oh, baby.
This is definitely the spiciest rivalry right now.
Yeah. Oh, we're so fired up. Dodgers and Padres play each other 6 times over the next 10 days. It will decide how the West is won. I need you to focus, okay? Put your thinking caps on. This is an exercise. We're going to compare lineups, starters, bullpen, and you have to pick your poison. You ready? You up for it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Feast your eyes on this, gentlemen. Starting with the lineup side by side. Dodgers added in the offseason. Padres went all in at the deadline. First glance.
These are the optimal lineup.
Optimal lineup. In October, which way are you going?
Dodgers. Yeah, first glance.
It's the it's the lineup that has Shohei Ohtani. I'll take that one.
Okay.
I love the depth and the versatility of the Padres lineup. I loved what A.J. Preller did here with Ryan O'Hearn and Ramon Laureano. We talked about him yesterday. He's having a way better season than people realize.
And Freddie Fermin at the deadline.
And Freddie Fermin at the deadline, I get that. I know Mookie's underperformed. He's going to get red hot. Shohei, Freddie, Will Smith has had one of the best seasons no one's talking about. Muncie's been good since he's put the Oakleys on. He's one of the most undervalued players in the game. You know he's going to come back and do something big. I lean Dodgers.
Okay, I'm with you. No doubt about it. However, I think when you're on a club, and there's no doubt about it, what A.J. Preller has put together with this team is impressive. But at the deadline, when you know you're grinding and you're facing the mighty Dodgers, and you know what they're all about, I agree with you. I mean, you cannot underestimate or understate.
They got better.
When they got better.
Al. I mean, absolutely. I mean, Ryan O'Hearn, I know, like, it's getting better. I mean, what he did with the Orioles was awesome. Laureano, you talk about under the radar and gritty, gutty kind of guy, which I think helps Jackson Merrill. He's still a young guy. I know, rookie of the year and all that. The balance and the ability to put the ball in play and grind at bats, this is a really tough lineup.
This is a big ask if he's going to hit here, in my opinion.
Bogarts
You're asking him, like, he burst on the scene. He was one of the greatest rookies. I absolutely love everything about Jackson Merrill. He's going to be a superstar in the game. But you're asking him to back Manny Machado up real quick in his career and be like, really good.
I'm with you.
It's not just what he does, though.
Who are you pitching to in a big spot? Well, you're a lefty, so you're going to walk Manny to get the Jackson.
Oh, yeah, no question about it. No question.
Xander's been better.
No, this lineup has gotten deeper.
What about the... this is the next one.
Where are you leaning?
I mean, I lean Dodgers now, but look, it's not.
He's the greatest player we've ever seen in our lives.
That's why I lean there.
Yeah. So
if
I'm going to the electric chair, the guy hitting third is taking the at-bat from me.
That's such a ridiculous scenario. Like anyone would ever say, you're going to the electric chair, who's hitting?
Well,
unless this guy gets a nod.
If your life depends on you, who do you want?
Okay, to the starters. Robert said it, and it was a good point the other day. He's like, you don't know. That's hopeful, right?
Right. We don't know what the state of the Dodgers rotation will be.
Listen,
and same with Michael King with that injury.
This isn't a knock on the Padres. They're fabulous.
Yeah.
That's as good as it gets with a postseason blast if it's healthy. He doesn't get touched. It's fastball, curveball, and he either has command and dominates or he's out in the third inning because he's walking guys.
Okay.
So he'll be out. Same thing with him. These are there's not a lot of contact here.
Okay, but Nick Pivetta hasn't been touched in the last 10
been
starts.
Great. He's
Michael
been great.
King, the knee was not the initial injury, so we're not sure.
Michael King to be right.
I mean, we went from shoulder to knee.
Yeah, is that a compensating thing, do you think, or no?
I'm not in the training room.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on, but it does seem a little bit curious for me.
These guys are fabulous, and they all could dominate. They could all dominate. I just look at it as if we're getting on the bus going to the yard, and I'm facing this, or I'm facing this.
When we're talking about both of these teams, it's about the postseason. I really believe this. I think this was a long horse race, and it's all about what's going to transpire in the next 4 or 5 weeks. For me, no question about it. And it's, again, we're talking about Pavetta's having a great year. Not a good year, great year.
Great.
These are guys that are stuff-oriented, and I know we're going to transition to the strength of the Padres here. This is I'm starting, and I need Blake to go 6 or 7, 6 or 7, 6 or 7.
You don't
maybe
need that
7
on
or
this
8.
side.
I don't need that here.
Why? Let's show the next one.
Yeah,
You need about 3.
This I feel is where the Padres have the category that they have the advantage,
doubt.
and it's not even close. I mean, it's kind of close, but not.
Hey, it's really crazy when you look at. If people at home could understand down to Jeremiah Estrada and Morgan and Peralta and Matsui, fine, got it. Those 5, that's like as good a bullpen as you could put together. They give you all different weapons, and they all throw 100, and Jason Adam can come in the 3rd inning and be spinning stuff from all over the place.
What happens if those guys injured on the Dodgers bullpen? What happens if they don't come back? Or if they're not 100% healthy?
Okay, now we have a problem here. This on the back end. On the back end, we need to swing and miss guys. You need for the opposing manager and hitting coach to go, oh, they have 5 closers, and it's nasty plus stuff. Yeah. So if most of those guys don't really come back, or they don't come back as who they were, you know, Alex Vesia is your closer right now.
He can't close in the World Series for you. That you can't do that. Like
Treinen
has been one of the nastiest relievers in the game for 10 years when he's right, but he doesn't look right now.
But the Dodgers don't do it like that. It was Buehler last year. You know what I mean?
Well, they had
you're right.
in that position. They had
get
no
creative.
one left.
They do.
That's why I was shocked they moved Dustin May.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
He would have been coming
what
out
about
of the pen.
Yeah, then
this next category? I'm not quite sure how to evaluate. I'm not sure what impact it has.
Dodgers are vulnerable in the bullpen.
That's a good point.
Big time.
But the managers, Dave Roberts, Mike Schilt, you know, no manager backs his players like Mike Schilt. And Dave Roberts, he's probably going into the Hall of Fame. If he wins another World Series title, which he's already got 2.
Yeah.
In fact, he might already be going to the Hall of Fame.
How many managers?
You know, so who do you give the edge to? I don't even know how you begin to.
They're so different,
right?
You know what's crazy, and this is what's wrong with. Dave Roberts loses to the San Diego Padres last year in the playoffs. There's talk he might be fired as the Dodgers manager.
No doubt.
Goes on and wins the World Series. Now he's one of the greatest managers in the history of the sport. They're both fabulous baseball men. That would be my answer. I couldn't get. I didn't play for either of them. He seems like he'd go to the bitter end for you. He's fundamental, Johnny. He expects things done a certain way. He's
got a great feel.
Yeah, typecast to be the Dodgers manager.
Yeah.
You know.
What do you got, Al?
Look, I think when Mike Schilt got the job, I don't know what was going on in the clubhouse. I don't know what was going on the bus or the planes and the trains, but it seemed to right things.
Right.
You know, I'll just say that. Like, I'm not really sure. So there is. I'm gonna put the assumption there. Dave Roberts is going to the Hall of Fame, so he's already at that anointed one.
Yes, he is.
But something magical has happened since he showed up. Whether get guys on the same page, you walking in the office and discussing things the way you're supposed to. But I want to say this: both of these clubs are very organizational.
Yes, they are.
Meticulous, driven. So that means that while the major league manager and coaching staff, there are layers of a lot of really smart people that are having input. I'll just say that. In the end, they still have to make the decision, tell the pitching coach, hey, get so-and-so up in the 6th inning.
All right, so we're going to call it a push because both guys are great. Lastly, atmosphere.
We all disagree on this.
I've been to more Dodger games than I have games at Petco Park. Petco Park is beautiful. It's packed. It's loud. I would lean San Diego. I would lean
Yeah,
San
I
Diego.
get it. I get it. You know, for me, it's that. I've been this guy and that guy.
Yeah. Okay, let's
And
play
when
that
you're-
game.
No, I'm serious.
How was that guy?
No, and you're looking up.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what
fair.
you're seeing.
Well, that's a good point. I'm not looking
But
up.
you guys
you're
are
in L.A.
You're kind of talking
And
about
there's
the
stars.
ambiance. Which
Yes.
place is more intimidating, if any?
All right, I'm gonna break this tie because I don't want to 2-2. I'm gonna go Padres, and I'm with you, D-Ro, about the special thing of
There's
pulling
something
that bus up
special there.
and down the right field line. You get out. I forget her name. She was there for a long, long time. You say hello to her. You hug her, and you walk down the stairs, and you go into the visiting clubhouse at Dodger Stadium. Amazing, right?
Magic.
Magic. However, the Petco, I go back to Jack Murphy, those dugouts, not only are they really small, it's really close. The field is very, very close in that gas lamp district, so they're on top of you.
get that.
When I played there, the Padres were not what they are now. So the energy wasn't the same. I think there's a little bit more of a on top of you there.
Absolutely.
And I don't know how they're pumping the
And
music
that's not
all
to
that.
say Dodger Stadium, TV does not do justice the views that stadium can give you.
Beautiful.
It should be a lot
There's
of
something special about running off the field at Dodgers.
And then the abyss in the back. Yes.
Yeah, but are you
You
intimidated?
can watch this tonight on MLB Network.
No,
That's
I,
right.
the-
That
no, I
game
feel
one
like
of
a
that
big
series
leaguer.
is
guy with the
tonight
old-fashioned and
on
it's-
MLB Network.